Here's another oldie but goodie, the Arrma Raider XL. It's a fun little car. I don't know too much about other variants of it. I'm not sure if they had a BLX or, you know, a brushless version or anything like that. I know they did have a smaller version. I had it. I sold it just because it was in decent condition. I figured whoever wanted to play with it would have you know, a decent vehicle to get, so I decided to just get rid of it rather than have anything go wrong with it. I got this one, and unfortunately the previous owners shipped it to me in the box it came in. That's one of my pet peeves, is when vehicles are shipped in the box, the factory box. I feel like things should be put in a box and shipped, but that's just a pet peeve of mine. Anyways, yeah, I know I put stiffer oil in here. That's pretty much it. It drives. Steering and throttle is fine. I was just giving it a once over and I noticed that one of the hinge pins in the rear was loose, and when I was tightening it, I noticed that it's bent. So that's just something to look out for. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this out to the track too and see how it does. It's a fun little buggy. Steering is definitely better. Than the Arrma there. So I didn't have to go flip it over. Nothing special here. I'd be surprised if you're still watching this. Do one more lap. Oh. Yep, now I'm gonna rip it across the track a little bit off the camera. I do think early Arrma missed an opportunity here to put a driver in the cab here, and I think that recent Arrma, current Arrma, has an opportunity to re-release something as a 2.0. If they were to do the regular size, which is the size of a Bandit, they would have an opportunity to fill the market where Traxxas has just discontinued the brushless Bandit. And if they were to re-release it like this, they could just do it in brushless in the modern technology, and I think they would hit it out of the park with it. But that's just food for thought for them. If they feel like it, they probably won't, but we'll see. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. So that was a lot of fun. Bummer about the Arrma M10 DB, but got to take this out and killed these two batteries with it, and gotta say, this thing is a lot of fun. They did their homework with it. You can tell just because something like this, you'd typically think the rear would be much heavier, but there was no bias there, so it jumps really good. Doesn't always want to, you know, tail dive or nose dive. for that matter. Rolled it a few times. Fortunately, the spoiler is still straight. That's one of the things that I hate, is when the spoiler mounts or get bent and the spoiler's all wonky. That bothers me. Unfortunately, the clip came separate from this little lanyard here. You can feel how dry this is, just how dated this vehicle is. But yeah, it definitely could stand to use a brushless system. Nothing too heavy, you know, definitely just 2S, but yeah, even with it being brushed like this, it's still fun. So it'd be a good opportunity for Arrma to recapture that market with the discontinued Bandit, and it'd be a good idea for them to pick up where they left off with this. So we'll see what they do in the coming future. But yeah, this is fun, so definitely be driving this. Recommend it to anyone who's can find one in good condition. So